And a week later, I return again. Continue toiling. The only thing that I do these days. But hello, no one in particular. I don't think anyone's here right. Which is fine, I suppose. Everyone's got busy lives. Too busy to worry about whatever the fuck I'm doing. That's for sure. Baphios. Hello. The penguin. Hey waves. What's up? How you been this week? It's been a week. I've been very busy, as usual. What can you do? Let's do some of this shit. A lot of the work as the end of the month is coming close. Oh, it is, isn't it? Oh, Jesus. It didn't even happen. My brain still thinks it's like, you know, August has just started, but it really hasn't. Month definitely is just fucking murdered on by. That works. Robert might be here. He did say that he was going to be here, but then he was all like, my tummy hurts. He said, my tummy hurts because I only eat beans. Beans and fried chicken. What can we do? Well, I know what he can do. Eat a little healthier, but he ain't. He ain't doing that anytime soon. This much I know. He could cook his own meals, yeah, but he'll never do that. He's got an aversion. Let's just clean up what's going on there. Not even an aversion, he just straight up refuses. Yo, Hinnestad, what's up? Thanks for showing. I appreciate it. Hi Simpa and Licky the Betrayer. Hey, I'm here. That's what matters, right? I'll make up for you. Because I'm here. I'm here now. Look, me not streaming on Sunday last week was for the greater good, okay? But I don't think Semper's here because Semper said that he is working. He'll be at work for the entirety of the stream, which is sad. What's a stream without our rat boy, huh? Not even I know. There's a better way to do this, would have the layers like that, but I already kind of boned myself, so it's kind of too late and I have to deal with what I've done. They have the hair, half of their hair on top like this. So, you know, I'm just gonna have to deal with that. It'll be okay. Let me know if the music is too loud or whatever, because I was to bump around some volume controls for other things. Let me know. To 15% lower for you. That's a big numbers. It's like double digits, man. Okay. Just as the song changes. Ain't that funny? So a good thing that happened this week was that I felt a little inspired to try and do some of my own thing, which you might have seen on my Twitter and Discord. Because I just want to do some more expressions kind of thing. Things that are a little bit simpler and a little bit more expressive, things I can do faster. My Twitter isn't dead all the time. Where's that? But yeah, I want to see if I can just keep that up and just do lots of those little line art expression pieces. There, keep on the upwards. But nice, yeah, thanks. I was also learning because I never figured out how to properly do this. Use the screen tones, which is like the dots in the dot shading you see in the hair in those. And I feel like they it looks quite banging when you figured it out. So it'll be like more of that kind of thing, interspersed with like the bigger stuff like this and potential commission stuff that I'm either allowed to or feel is worth posting on. Sometimes I feel like I'm not making enough things, even though I'm working on a lot of stuff. It's just things that I can't really complete straight away, at least on a consistent level. Yo, I guess everyone was busy today. What can you do? A lot of your stuff is work in progress, that's why, yeah. A lot of it is stuff that takes or is taking a lot of time. And you'll just sort of sit in a queue and get sort of worked on and pushed forwards. With those ones, I can get the sketch done in less than an hour, and then the liner I can do in about an hour, hour and a half, depending. I don't have to think about colors and stuff. Render it, which takes the longest. So yeah. Also helps with more, just face practice in general, because I tend to mess around a lot with especially with the eye placement. Take longer than it needs to. So something that is solely focused on that. Far less complicated is much easier to deal with. I think you could benefit from 15-minute sketches. Yeah. The thing is, you may have noticed, I'm not someone who can. I have to like work at a sketch or whatever quite a bit to get the either the likeness or to be happy with it. And I found that when I have done in the past like lots of 15-minute sketches, it just ends up making me feel depressed because I'm like, it all looks shit. So I'd have a tendency to be like, just keep refining the sketch so it looks nice and less gets done. I could have done like 10 sketches, but I've done like 3. But they're 3 sketches that I'm happy with, instead of 10 sketches that I'm like, oh, despair. They're terrible. I'm terrible. It sucks. Where is these? God damn it. This happened because I didn't really plan out what I was gonna do the hair, so now I have to fix it as I go. You know, good. What's good? Me being bad? Me overworking sketches because I wanted to make them look nice, even though no one's going to see them. Yes. I feel like that's the opposite of what you're saying there. Like in military boot camp, they have to destroy you and build you up anew from the ground up. It's true. In order to break habits, you gotta smash them and then replace them with better, more positive, beneficial habits. But with the feeling of fuck, I suck, yeah, no. That's the problem though, that's what, then I start to get demotivated, that's the issue. I have to just try and push through it, I guess. To have no plan is unacceptable, I know. And now I'm dealing with the consequences. I'm reaping it. I'm reaping what is sown. That's normal, yeah. I started making human head sculpts from the ground up. I got so depressed that you don't know anything and almost quit. Dang. Well, you didn't. And here you are today. That's what's most important. Well, when I first like sat down and was like, I'm going to like properly learn how to draw. I started by just essentially filling sketchbooks with bigger poses, ones that were both fast and I took more time on, and I definitely that was a roller coaster experience. But I don't know. At that time, I already knew I sucked, so I was like, I'm with each one, I'm gonna get a little better, and you can see in those sketchbooks, can still flip through them sometimes. You can literally see it. I get better throughout as towards the end of the book as compared to the beginning of the book, which is like terrible. Um, but now I'm like, you know, I have the in the back of my brain of like I can do better than that, and then I like have to feel like I have something to prove to myself. Coupled with the fact that tend to have to work on a sketch a bit before I feel like it's good enough to move forward. It's the way it is. What, a tuna can? What is that emoji? YouTube emojis are so fucked up, man. So at the moment, Castle's got me doing the like the technical construction studies, so those do take a bit longer because I have to try and get it as accurate as possible. And it's all like machines and stuff. Which is fair. Because my shape language is not as good as it should be. It is a can. It looks like a ducky on a thing. Yeah, it's like a grumpy tin can. Like tuna can or a can of Spam. Ah, well, oh yeah, but my thesis to all this is that I feel like at the moment the doing like the little expression like faces in the line art is I think that's a good middle ground. Not too complicated, but enough that it's like good quality to like to post it and share it. I'm upping my consistency. Good, right? We can hope. Keep it up. will. They're also they're a lot easier to sketch because because it's like so much less. How to explain it? Like so much less variables to think about, so you can get. I find that you can get the idea on the page pretty quickly, so it keeps you motivated to do more, rather than something like this. There's all sorts of shit going on, and then I'm like, but by the end, so I'm constantly trying to think. Also thinking of things to say. That's another thing. Going back to morning studies? Yes. Nice. That's one thing that I have said been a success for this month for me. I've not missed a single study this month. Each morning I've managed to get my hour in. Though it got split in half because of the Carl's thing. So I do half an hour of the regular just post studies and then another half hour on the instruction drawing that Carl's gave me. But I did manage so far, touch wood, I've managed to do every morning. Barring when I had to go, when it was my brother's birthday, so I had to go visit family. But that doesn't count. Every day that I, was here at home. Five 9:30 bed. Yeah, I mean, I kind of feel you. I'm just kind of like, I kind of just muscle through it anyway and be like, fuck it. I was like, man, I've got a lot of shit I have to do today. Probably not worth doing my hour study, and then I was like, fuck it, I'll do it. I'll make time. Something I definitely learned: if you don't have the time, you do have the ability to make time. Not in the literal sense, but 5 to 9:30 bed. Wait, are you saying you're starting at 5 a.m.? Is that what you're saying, that first? Is that's something else. That's, it's way more than I was doing. Mine's all like, yeesh. Yeah, okay, you got me beat. Absolutely. Mine's more like 8 till 5.
As you are no doubt aware, the current administration has a strong
Kind of more of like a try to emulate a normal workout weekday. Doesn't always work though. And sometimes I have to push into the evening. Okay. Hmm. Yeah, I don't think I could be getting up at 5. I have a tendency to stay up too late. To be doing that. Not as late as a certain Robert, but going to bed at 12:30, 1 a.m. usually. So 5 a.m. is a bit crazy for me. But you must have made bank, right? Enough to put a down payment on a house? I just got a DM from Semper saying that I didn't zeet. In the morning, I'm way more productive. God, no, I fucking wish I was. I'm like a. I feel like I operate like like an old combustion engine with a ripcord. I have to keep like pulling it, and it's and then eventually it gets going. Like my most productive hours are from like 12 o'clock till late evening. Once the morning passes, the drowsiness goes away, the lethargy. That's when I'm awake. My brain isn't mushy. Speaking of brain being mush, what am I doing right now? Just sort of trying things. It's okay. It's fun. It's okay to try things. 12 to 15, my brain is dead. 12 to 3. It's probably because you wake up. Yeah, I guess morning person. I mean, it's similar like with in a microcosm of like you might have noticed with my behavior when it comes to streaming. Like at the start, I'm like a little tongue-tied on what to say, and then as we get into the second half of the stream, I just start to perk up. I've listened back to some of my streams sometimes just to see how things are, and that's what I've definitely noticed. It's like, oh, like I'm relatively checked out for like the first quarter to a third of half of the stream, and then I pick up a lot more in the second half. That's what it's like for me during the day as well. Brain fog be strong in this one, yeah. Oh, you have no idea. Especially when I was having my issues with insomnia, it was bad. I just felt so uninspired to do anything. It's not a good feeling, being tired all the time. And now the analogy could be like, I'm like a snowball going down a hill. Starts off very small and slow, and then I start to gain momentum and gain mass, and then smash and explode at the end. I feel your wife is the same. She doesn't like to wake up early in the morning, or she's not as awake in the morning. She's a night person. Oh, always tired, can't sleep. Yeah. Mine for me, it comes and goes. Like sometimes it'll pick up and I'll like have a streak of nights that I'm having a bad sleep, or I'm just staying awake in bed later and later. And therefore I feel tired during the day for longer and longer. And then I manage to reset it. And I'm like, yes, I'm awake. I'm active again. Right now, the tiredness is not there. Hence why I had more time to do more personal stuff. Like how Semper's at work, but he's fucking DMing me like Storm. Anyway, you can fall asleep anywhere, anytime, but have poor quality sleep, wake up from time to time. Like narcolepsy? Sleep apnea? No, I don't have sleep apnea. It's more like just lying awake in bed. That's what it is. So it's not sleep. Sleep apnea is that kind of more like what Bafio said, where it's poor quality, and I'm not saying Bafio has sleep apnea, but you tend to like be jolted awake a lot, and no, mine is just lying there being unable to sleep for hours. And then when I do sleep, you know, when I finally fall asleep at like 4:30 a.m, my alarm goes off and I've only had 4 hours of sleep. I could just sleep in longer, but then that would only make things worse, as it just pushes my internal clock further and further into the night and later into the day. And I get less and less done. I have less and less time in the day. Narcolepsy is suddenly falling asleep. It means, yeah. anytime that you sit down and relax, there's a high chance that you just fall asleep. Some people have it like so bad that they're not allowed to drive. Can't drive a car. Well, yeah, it depends. It depends on the severity. For some people, it's when, like, the lower case, it's just like when you're relaxed and comfortable, you fall asleep very easily. But when you otherwise shouldn't. When you're driving, you tend to have to concentrate a lot, so it's okay. But yeah, there are people who have it so bad that they're not allowed to drive. That is the thing. And Stuha, what's up, by the way? Hello. Good to see you here. Good to see some people showing up. I might have to go beat some people. It's not Sturha, sorry. Semp is DMing me saying that I should be traders. I know. Traded to the fish cause. How could they? How do they have lives and things to do? We hang those? Nah. We don't hang traders here. We put them underneath a crane holding a crate full of cinder blocks and dump them on them. That's what we do to traders. Speaking of traders, Jenno, what's up? Hello. B is trading. His tummy hurts, but he said that my tummy hurts, so it's making me sleep hard. Make sleep hard is what he's saying. It's hard for him to sleep because his tummy hurts, is what he's saying. So, but he did say he wanted to come. I suppose we shall see. But yes, sorry. Semper is DMing me, telling me I should eat, but I'm just gonna say, and I'll probably repeat it a few times. I did check, and apparently it is true that posting like links, a lot of links on your Twitter or your X or whatever, on your Twitter page, that take you away from the website, and that don't get already to get a lot of engagement, that does actually like the algorithm does put a token against you to deprioritize you in the algorithm and post them in the comment. Yeah, if you just make a full post as a link that doesn't get much engagement, it is more likely that they will hiding that post, and can potentially sort of poison your own profile. So for the time being, I think I'm going to avoid just linking the stream on Twitter. I might just link my YouTube in the account description for the time being. Because it's getting pretty dire over there. I'm gonna be real. Because if I want to try and grow that thing, I know I need to stay away from any kind of negative debuffing as possible. I'm already debuffed enough, I feel. So, I want to stop the zeding for the time being. And I feel like it's better to just, if someone that like sees one of my art pieces or a post and they check my profile, if they just see a bunch of links to old streams, they're gonna be like, well, this is whatever. Right? Unless they just see like, you know, a whole bunch of art, which is what they want to see. You know, incentivize them to actually potentially follow more likely than just leave it. Essentially, I want to keep up the quality of posts on the Twitter. Now, if they get plenty of engagement, then it doesn't really matter, but they don't. So. Anyway, how have you been, Jano? Now that you're here, sending you a distraction. Oh yes, I can't post that, unfortunately. I can't share that, but I see you got the hand the right way around. Very good. Busy fixing machino. What kind of machines? I feel like you need more strands of hair like going this way and stuff. I might do that like up on this layer and do more stuff like this. Still the same machine, painting one, clogged nozzles and shit. Not good. I'll do that later. Fix the finger, I'm not pleased by the other hand. Not very nice and feminine. Yeah, well. Hands are difficult for everybody. All I can say is just do studies of hands and only hands. It's the best way, rather than having to think about other variables. You'll improve a lot faster when it comes to specifically hands if you're just drawing the hands rather than doing a full drawing with hands. Trust me. I have a suggestion. No, I don't want to hear anything. Kidding. You don't have to ask. Just say whatever. Whenever, if you feel like something's off, just tell me. I'm half paying attention as it is. Hands is difficult for everyone. Ha ha ha, very funny. Yes, I welcome and accept all criticism, so go crazy. Could use more negative space because her head and hair blob up a bit, in my opinion. I do agree, which is why I think I want to sort of fray them out a bit, but I do think that the ice breaks it up a bit more, unless there's something specific you're talking about. Personally, I think it's this bit here is a bit of a problem. Not quite working out, but I wanted to. could also be because about to send you there? Okay, well, send me something. Take a look. Where is it? To fix that, I'll have to put another layer over the two of them. Oh, actually, this. Oh yeah, it's the same spot, right? Yeah, essentially, what it needs to happen. Essentially, I think I need just like some more strands, just like going this way, because it's just flowing all in one way, which is what it's kind of. It removes these lines. You think you'll do up Reginald getting head pats, chin scratches to have a reaction pic for when he joins Slacker with you. Okay. Sounds cool, I guess. Now to give you something to yap about and you'll learn some, what would you do if you were a mind flayer? If I was a mind flayer, what? I don't know, eat brains or something? I suppose. Problem I've created myself. How unoriginal. Well, what would you do, Jeno? Huh? What would a brilliantly creative mind such as yourself do? Have a muscle wrestlings with me, but while also arm wrestling. What is muscle wrestling? What? Jenna, what are you talking about? The hell are you saying, man? Tentacle wrestling. Ah, I see. With the face tentacles. You have a tentacle wrestle. I get it. Now you're making more sense, alright. Dano sounds gay. I mean, I wasn't gonna say it, alright? So, that's all I'm gonna say. Kinda like kissing. Kinda like kissing your homie on the mouth. But with like face tentacles. Here's a fun question. Does your tongue count as a face tentacle, technically? It's like prehensile. Raphius would be the dwarf throw. Yeah, I think that's working. I'm break it up a lot more with the lighting. And then I'll make some strands going in the other direction. The machina is fixed for now. Into here. What does the machine do? Sorry, I was just thinking for a second there. Apparently it works. Yeah, true. The machine goes brr and psh. I sent you a sample in DMs. It just goes brr and psh. Oh god. Alright, I'm gonna play this for the stream. Everyone needs to know what this does. I apologize, this might be loud. Wow. That's good for What does it actually do though? Like, is it just a noise making machine? It's just a noise maker. Yes. Everyone in the warehouse was like, we need something that makes noise, so it feels more like a warehouse. This warehouse is too damn quiet. Is that what's happening here? It's a fancy automated airbrush. Oh, I see. Oh, I see it now. Right, okay. I wasn't sure what I was looking at, but now, okay. Right, I see what it's doing. It's patent furniture. It'd be funny if it was just like a noisemaker. There's a machine that makes annoying sounds from worker morale. It's kind of like how in electronic cars, how they have fake engine noises in them because they normally don't make any noise. Because people feel strange driving them. And apparently people use car noises to help them drive the car. Is very funny. That's like a safety thing. Even then, they imitate what they can't, what they don't have. Yeah, but they must imitate what is already perfect. Solve what has already been fixed. Why? Progress, I guess. For the sake of it. Hilarious even. Stretching my arm. I'm just pushing stuff around. Let's get some highlights in this. The Korean artist is streaming again. You know, I don't get the whole Korean thing. I'm be real here. I don't get that angle. I'm not sure I get it. But anyway, what's up, Indio? My favorite Brazilian. Done anything particularly Brazilian today or this week? I've listened to Korean streamers speaking English. They sound kinda like you. What? I take offense to that. I take great offense to it. So I imagine. I wonder if it's because a lot of like English tutors for Asian and like East Asian and Southeast Asian countries they get taught like British English, and admittedly my accent is quite a neutral Australian accent. It's not very thick, so that might be why. And Australian accent's a bit close to a British accent than it is to an American one. So that could be why. India is always busy. If he admits he's not a wild rapist, spawns behind and whips him to work. You coded that function yourself. That's cool, I think. Could be a bit too bright. No one teaches American English. Well, I'm not really saying like American English with like American spelling. I'm also saying that like the English tutors and stuff were all taught by British people, so they have English accents when they speak English, and then they teach it in their own countries with a British accent. Like I found that's pretty common. While people who are very fluent in South America or Mexico, they tend to have American accents. They get taught by Americans. I would like to say people around here have Australian accents, but it's not the case. Even like Indonesians who are very fluent in English, they have a much more of a... It sounds more British than it does Australian. And I think that is the case. What am I doing? Thinking about accents, and not thinking about what I'm doing. Just kind of doing it without me. British sounds cooler than American English. Depends on the accent. There's some British accents that I find fucking insufferable. Same with America as well. There's some that are really insufferable, and there's others that I don't mind. That's just the case with everything. In general, I agree with India. My favorite English accent is actually the Polish English accent. I think that's top tier. Really the best. I'm busy getting lost in my own sauce right now. American Polish is better. The London and the Valley Girl is one of the two worst I can think of. Yeah. Yeah, I really hate the like the soy, how do I say it? Like the soy Pacific Northwest accent in American males where it's like like I really like Nintendo and Mario because like oh my god that it's so grinding. Imagine no one likes it. Whoever invented that accent needs to chill the hell out, you know? I feel like I got a problem. The soy male is just the male Valley Girl version. No, the male Valley Girl equivalent in like the same area is like the dude bro. Like that's like pretty radical dude. Like that's where that accent comes from, but it's just the male one. That's where the Valley Girl is. The Valley guy, but it's like the frat bro. If you like Polish English, come to Slacker Vice C after I return home. That's why. That's the only reason why I joined, just so I can hear that blend of Polish and English, that accent. Not because I want to like shitpost or anything. Yeah. You ate Vietnamese food yesterday. Show recommended a dish and it was very good. What was it? I'm a fan of, is it called pho? The Vietnamese thing? Yeah, pho. That's very tasty. PHO. Very good to have in summer because it's like a cold noodles. Oh, soup. Yeah. Damn. Mouth watering just thinking about it. Pierogi done, BRB. Was chatfish used in the dish? If Show made it, probably. No, mine was like beef strips. It was really good. I would recommend it. Here I am, stand full, pushing values around aimlessly. I'm like, me, and they're like, wait. This might look good, this might look bad, this might look, I don't know. Okay, let's do the veil. It's about time. Where did I put it? Where I use that thing that. I'm remembering the command jammer. I'm starting to do it more. Make that exciting. Oh, I missed what Indio said. I'm actually setting a timer for personal art and work now. That's what I do, Indio. Mostly just for personal art. And I found out that it allows me to be a lot more productive. In general. Yeah. Oops, my... Oh yeah, that's on a different layer, so I have to do that. Anyway, we'll do this way. Okay. Now. I did a really good job on the Necromancer when it came to a translucent cloth. We'll try and put that up as breath, just to see what I did. Just sort of did that off the cuff as well. Try and look how I did that. Uno momento. You're saying that Korean streamers sound like me. Stuck me. Now I'm like... Wow. Look at it. Okay. First things first. Let's just clean up this bit. Players are already out of control. Oh, what can be done? Hmm. Okay. You even finished one drawing yesterday, yet to post. Nice. Watch Kib read this and demanding work. Yeah, I know. Right. Somewhere in the savage lands of Minnesota, Kib wakes up wee hours in the morning and feeling the artist is slacking. Pretty much. Hello, fish. Only a few precious seconds need to call India gay. Okay, fair enough. Where you gonna post it, Indio? I wanna see. I must do me some seeing. Shit. Must do me a seeing. Twitter. Practicing rendering. Let me show you. Okay. Like him now, I retweet it. Retweet for a retweet, huh? Mm-hmm. Oh, I got a DM. Oh, I saw the lineup to this. Yeah, it's cool. Very cool perspective. I don't know if Dindo wants me to show you this, because I think he's going to debut it himself. But he'll. I've seen that. I've seen that before. He hasn't posted, but like probably why he was doing it while streaming on Discord or something. India was drawing a snail woman. She has short hair. A snail woman? I don't know if that's what this is. Snail woman. I don't know why that's so funny to me. Oh yeah, India, we still gotta do our thing. You still gotta send me the parameters. I gave that to you. Indio, did you see the things that I did? It's very Lionheart heavy. I thought you might like it. Something that I want to do a bit more often, just to get more finished stuff and more stuff posted. I'm just adding strands of hex on board. You saw 2 drawing you made, yes. Did you like them? Ignore every clothing suggestion from Chano. Wait, what did he suggest? That's something I want to see. Okay, I was doing the veil. That's what I was doing. Brother. Let me something. Jano would suggest nude, probably. So I can suggest clothes you don't like to eliminate them. Good enough. I want to know what you suggested now. What's got Indio in such a huff? I must know. Jana would suggest degenerate stuff like pajamas. Hey, pajamas can be alright. Just depending on what they are. What kind of pajamas we're talking about. That's a little different. Evening dress. Oh, I get it. Indio hates an evening dress, right? I don't even know what Indio clothes Indio prefers. A black shirt and sweatpants, I think. I guess that's it. Well, I know. That's all I really see. I see the snail woman. I'm curious. I wonder if I've seen that one. I don't think so. He doesn't like close altogether because he's bad with coming up with them, since he's the jungle Brazilian, not their forte. That's why he just draws black shirts all the time. I see, I see. I mean, I kind of get it. There was a time as well where I was like, not really sure, like, what clothes I should put on things, because I'd done like just lots of figure studies and not really paid attention to outfits and stuff. So I was kind of like, oh wait, what do I do with that? But I'm not too bad anymore. Bad at coming up with them. But if you suggest them, then he doesn't need to come up with them, right? Shouldn't that be the perfect bit of teamwork there? Jano suggests the outfit, and India goes, "That's a brilliant idea, Jano. I shall now draw." Terrific thing you suggested. I mean, perfectly reasonable and sane and normal thing that you suggested. Bathios is back in record time with his coffee and his pierogi or whatever. Who? Need to go buy some food. See you, Hannistad. But then India would have to implicitly compliment me, and he doesn't like that. Thinking with brain here. We got the Chainsmoker anime. We don't need Necrotine anymore. I'm behind. I need to catch up on the episodes. Already devoured my. Oh wow, you just got. India remembers all things except naked nicotine. Oh, I see. I see. What would that? Starting to look like what I wanted to. That's a bit strong. Damn, I looked over my DMs and I got excited because I saw Robert on top of my DM list and I realized it's just me sending him a crying emoji. Oh yeah, I did that. Oh, he's talking about the drawing. Oh, okay, I remember, right. That thing. No, I thought we gotta do the Miku Teru thing in the Office Wars. That's the next big thing. We should come here just so we see how happy Lycan suddenly gets. I mean, pretty much. I miss my friend. Do be the way it be. Sorry, I'm concentrating very hard. Ambrosia. Where? What's ambrosia? Who's ambrosia? Where's the ambrosia? Your coffee. Oh, right. Sorry, yeah. It's true. It's true. I also know that feeling. But it's too late for coffee for me. Far too late. Far too late for any of that. Who wants to be more blue? It's never late for coffee. It is when you need to go to sleep after stream. That's what I'm going to say. I need to. Drink a cup right before bed. Why? Helps you sleep? Helps you wind down for the night? Bro, it's gonna have my neurons firing. What the hell? No way. We Koreans. Keep calling me Korean. Why do I make things hard on myself, huh? Hmm. Ring title was apt, that's for sure. I'm still reeling over the idea of India drinking a cup of coffee before bed. That's crazy. Like damn, man. Like I try to not drink like a Pepsi or a Coke before bed because it's got caffeine in it. And here's India just being, yes, double shot, please. Time for a nap. tend to be on PC very late and have not had issues falling asleep. I also drink a amount of Pepsi during that time. Maybe that's a secret. I should just drink shit tons of caffeine before bed. What have I been doing? Duh. It's so simple. I shouldn't be drinking coffee in the morning. I should be drinking in the late evening and nighttime. God. No wonder. You wash that plate, stir? But I do that and it looks like the veil's like got a nose. It's annoying me. Should do. Great. Maybe I don't do this. I think in practice it ain't working out. Just watch for that purpose, Mumdio. Oh, Chair, what's up? Hello. How have you been, man? Good to see you. I've Been engaging in acts of futility this stream. Making things harder than they need to be, you know. As is the way of myself. Such is the way of things. Chair is good, very good. How am I? Not too bad. I've been in a creative and productive mood this week. Which is good. I want that to be every week. That'd be epic. Won't it be just epic? Imagine. Imagine being 100% all the time. You wake up and you're like, the birds chirp, the sunrise, and you're like, time to seize the day. And you don't just say it, you actually do. You seize the day, you make the most out of the day. And then you go to bed and you, with a smile on your face, as you sit back and you say, I feel satisfied with my efforts of today. I did and achieved much. Then when you wake up, the smile does not leave your face, for the birds chirp and the sun rises again, and you go, time to seize the day. Making things harder is your forte. True, it's my signature move. Signature move, making things more difficult than they need to be. Sounds like you found out what it's like to hit the gym every weekday and wake up on the weekend. Is that what it's like? You don't feel tired because you've been working out? You crank 500 milligrams of caffeine, but you feel good. The birds chirp, the sun rises, the angels sing, and you sing with them. And a beam of warm sunlight just touches your face as you wake up. Your eyes, completely rested, uncrusted, undesunken, with no purple bruising from lack of sleep. And you wake up full of energy. Truly wondrous. No, my week hasn't been quite that good. I'll be real. Also, I felt motivated to do things when I went to do things, you know, which is good. I think there's a white powder that does exactly that. Curious. Oh yeah, what is that called, huh? Does the white powder come with a dancing cow? Cyanide. Incredible. Amazing. And Happiness? Well, that's a comic. They kind of fell off a bit, haven't they? They used to be very funny. Cyanide and Happiness. Used to read their stuff in high school. I don't even know if they still do things. I do remember at the time. It was funny. There's one of their animations that they did that's like was what I thought was the funniest thing ever, but I can't remember what it is. But I remember thinking it was fucking funny. Write them a letter asking if they still make content. I mean, you can just check their YouTube or check the web, because it was a webcomic originally. And I wasn't really someone that read or cared about webcomics, but I had a friend in high school who did. And he would often show me said webcomics, said comic strips, and a lot of them would be Cyanide and Happiness. And I'd be like, haha, funny. And yeah, that's like how that went. Okay. Noted. Are you funny? Am I funny? Yeah, I'm the funniest person I know. When I make a joke or a funny comment, I'm like, ha, I'm so fucking funny. Is the voice in your head really mine? It doesn't sound like the voice I make when I speak. It sounds like no voice at all, in fact. Yeah, you're being controlled. That's a clear sign of demonic Janoing, that's what that is. Sorry. Your Jano's been possessed by a Jano demon. You're merely a flesh puppet. You may think your decisions are yours, but you are being influenced by psionic presences. This pure voice. The voice in my head is like an endless stream of internal dialogue that fights with itself. Like, it could almost be multiple voices, but it's constantly arguing with itself. So much so that sometimes I think that I do more than I actually get done because I'm having these internal battles. And then I sit back and take stock of the situation and nothing's happened. Just time has passed. I'm like, oh wait, I've achieved nothing. Are you sure your Smoker's Lounge isn't also a schizo corner? A schizo smoker lounge? Do you think this, do you think this channel could be potentially a schizo corner? This channel achieves much of anything besides this to satisfy my own ramblings, my own sense of self. Who knows? Maybe it makes you guys as happy. That makes me happy, that thought. Lycan and Bond collaboration when we need both schizos together. Very different kind of schizo, I feel. I don't think that those kind of schizo energies mesh. I feel like they're kind of oil and water. I don't think that's gonna work. I feel like Bond's schizoism is like chaos and happy-go-lucky. I don't know, schizoing. Well, my schizoing is more like, I don't know how to explain. Despondent. More intention behind it. I know what Janoschizoism is though. It's very very adipotic and quite horny. Like your bro needs to slow it down a bit. Sounds like the energy is very schizophrenic. I think schizoism is a spectrum. Comes in many different forms, but they're all schizo. They're all a little deranged. Something ain't right. But they all ain't right in different ways. Thankfully, I'm not schizo, says the Grown Man who yelled about chairs. Let's get to that. Nah, chat, you're not a schizo. You're too straight laced. You're just a cool guy. You're a cool guy who likes chairs. About it. Like coming to stream and saying please be seated, that's like, you know, the most well put together, thought out little bit ever. Like, that shit's funny as fuck. That ain't schizo. There's real meaning behind that, you know? Only a man of sound mind can come up with a joke like that. That's true. Lycan is a 40-year-old boomer. Bonus. I'm not 40 years old. Oh. Nor a boomer. I feel also definitely do not feel my age. That's for sure. Doesn't help that I look pretty young. I look a lot younger than I am, and people often think I'm a lot younger than I am. So it doesn't help with the self-image of me thinking I'm a lot younger than I am when I'm not. I'm like Mr. Incredible at the wedding. I look at my watch and say, yeah, I got time. And then I'm like, wait, I actually don't have that much time. What if chair's a froggy chair? See, that's schizo right there. That's some schizo shit. What does that even mean? I know what it means, but... Now I know it's schizo. Man, I feel like I've been streaming for fucking ages, but I haven't. Indio fantasizes about me as a froggy chair for him to sit in. Somebody draw that. I want to see that. Venus Halo thumbnail almost has that. Is it? Nah, I can move on. Might have to make some folders of this point. These layers are getting out of control. These layers truly are an indication of mental stability. Let's say. No, I was saying why do I make things harder on myself, but you know what? Let's flip that perspective on that. It's also a good thing to challenge yourself, right guys? You can't just stay in your lane forever, you will never leave the lane. You gotta challenge yourself sometimes if you want to see improvement. Yeah, see? It's all about the frame of mind. It's not like, oh, I make things so hard for myself. Where? It's no. No, don't you see? It's all part of my plan. I'm challenging myself so I can grow. So I can grow as a person and as an artist. That's what we're doing here. I'm not making things harder than I need to be. I'm challenging myself. If you never do hard things like it, how you ever be hard yourself? Exactly. Exactly. Where else do I want to put something? I think that's okay. For the time being. To figure out Welcome back, Hennestad. We're talking about challenging ourselves. How are you challenging yourself today? Chair, how are you challenging yourself? Everyone, how are we challenging ourselves so we grow as better people? I think it has to be too green. Oh. Or blue. By going shopping sick. See? Hennestad, he was feeling sick. He felt lethargic. He wanted to stay in, but he said nay. Think of my ancestors. What did they do when they were sick? They soldiered on. What did Hennestad do? He soldiered on, improving his body and his mind. And his personal endurance, a test of will even. To go out, brave the hot Norwegian sun, and do some shopping. Maybe even chatting up the nice girl at the cashier as well. Chair says he hit the 65-pound dumbbell shoulder press this morning as a challenge to himself. Then he upped the reps on everything and he did in the gym. Incredible. See, Chair is not only training his self-discipline, but also his endurance to push on. He's also training his body to be better. Always chat up the cashier lady. Jano says he's already challenged enough. That's the wrong attitude. That's not that positive attitude that we like to build here, right? This here is a positive space where we encourage each other to do positive things. Indio. No, Indio. You're not just ordering grocery online because you're lazy. No. Let's just say you're increasing your technical know-how by finding alternative means of obtaining your goals, ones that are more efficient. See? You're just maximizing your efficiency in life so you have more time to do more productive things. Why waste time walking to the village bazaar in Brazil when you could simply order an immigrant to bring it to you? And one, you can spend more time honing your skills. It's all about the framing. India is slacking. India needs to talks to 3 real people who aren't blood related in a day. He explodes. 1 kilo of chicken heart costs $6. Wow, that is cheap. Maybe you should order some chicken hearts. No, 300 500 grams of breast fillet. That's about $12 here. India doesn't want to strut down to the big booty Brazilian boy bazaar out there in the field. My god. Sake. They're so stupid. I'm still gonna have to be a bit lighter up there, but we'll deal with that later. Joke's on you, Chair. I had used to treat people at the hospital. India had no issues with talking, no matter how bad the news. It's fair enough. I tend to not be very trusting of people I don't know. So I don't tend to say, I only say what I need to say. But when it comes to people I do know or trust, I can yap for hours. Your son has leukemia, man. Booba, whoa. Jaiko416, what's up? Hello, welcome. Yes, indeed. I'm glad you like what I'm drawing. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Glad you can appreciate art. As we all do here. I didn't know you worked at a hospital though, India. What'd you do at a hospital? You work in sanitation? Clean up the poop, the vomit, piss and shit. And imagine being a janitor at a hospital. That would be terrible. Wouldn't want to do that. He worked in breaking terrible news to people. The doctor looks and gives his diagnosis and goes, this is terrible. Call Indio. Physiotherapy, muscular and respiratory. Oh, that's right. I remember you telling me something about that. When I did placement for university, I worked in an office. And they gave me the spreadsheet containing all of their clients for the entire country. And we're just like, can you order this by XYZ categories, please? It was 25,000 stakeholders. Well, they're stakeholders technically. 25,000 of them. And I had to sit there for free and organize their spreadsheet that contained all of their sensitive information about their stakeholders. And I wanted to die. Unbearably boring. Cringe boss kid. My chocolate candy became floaty. I don't like the implication of that, Jeno. I'll be real. Oh, I messed up here. I hate what that could entail. Jano 6 size 6. Left in the car and exposed in the sun. It's still quite warm. I still don't like. You're not helping the image I have in your head, in my head. Be real. Images belong in CSP, not in your head. Well, look, I can't help it, man. I can't help when my subconscious goes. I'm fighting for brain space right now with deranged things in my subconscious and trying to, you know, figure out the right colors and the lighting on this here piece. Think about icy cold booba. Well, that's not the parts that I need to think about right now, so help me. Also, that's kind of weird. That'll be weird. That implies that he's dead. I don't like that. Well, I guess it makes sense given the context. I've seen enough. Is this nice lady single and looking for a chair? Summer is here and AC is expensive. Hey man, shoot your shot. Anything can happen. What's the worst she can say? Give you frostbite? Freeze your dick off? He likes his women grey. He likes them monochrome in grayscale. He likes his women like the Giga Chad format. Grayscale. You're so narrow-minded. It's quite the opposite, actually. That's right, Jen. I was just teasing you. I know what you meant. The worst you can say is, who killed the dinosaurs for if I incorrectly yelling the Ice Age and freezing me solid? It's true. And then she'd smash the ice, the big ice cube chair, and you'd shatter into millions of pieces. What if she just gives you a cold glare when you say, walk up, chair? He walks up, he licks his hand, slicks back his hair, you know, rolls his shoulders and says, hi. So I was thinking, you want to grab coffee sometime? And she just looks at you with a cold stare and then walks away. And then you turn around and there are two other girls, sort of hands covering their mouths, sort of pointing and giggling at you. Gosh, she gives me the cold shoulder. Yeah, exactly. She's as cold as ice. Ew. What are you saying ew to, Bethius? There were many things that were said. Many things that could imply. Spruce up my hair. I think you're pretty. Would you want to grab an iced coffee sometime? And she looks at you and she says, wow, I haven't heard of that one before. Let me guess, you want me to sit on you? Get it? Because you're a chair? So you've seen how the story plays out. You know it beat for beat, yeah. Of course. I know what's up. I also know you as well, Chair, so don't you worry. I know how this goes. G. G what? Oh, G, guys. I need like an off-color light source on the dress. Could I put that? Something crazy. Something crazy. No, that doesn't work. No little icy stools for you. Watch it. Iceless. We will well and truly betrayed again, weren't we, guys? I thought he was back for good this time, but nope. Just can't. Just can't do it. It's just not possible. No, no, no. No, 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 no. Don't want that. Oh yeah, I was gonna have patterns on it. I totally forgot. Wow. Whoops. Whoopsie. You can still do that later. I remember. I remember to do such things. It can still be done. Oh, I should do that. Because that is there. That means I have to do this. Be gone. He was never here. If a bee was never a bee, then does that mean he was a bee at all? Or something. Like that. What if I play around with some values here? Green, make it those colors. Three will always be my number one. Ria's coming, chair. Let's hold on just a bit longer. This validates what I posted this morning in Wiggle Room. I took a nap. Oh, hey Cal, what's up? Took a nap at 4 and it's almost 11. I have been there, my friend. Incredibly relatable. Say. Ooh, I like the purple. Yeah, that's too green. I like that. So we make this a bit darker too. Realize stick. G'day. Like, can you? When can you start drawing room? I'll be in chat howling like a deranged frog with a crab and tail when now when it walks walks up to ring the doorbell. Sorry, I stumbled over everything. When I'm gonna do it on stream and I'll do it after this. Because I've been told to prioritize studio work for the time being because I need to crunch that out. So I'll do it on stream. How's that sound? Then you can just go bow wow 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 wow. Oh, when? Oh, sorry. Well, there you go. You can be howling like a deranged dog. I told you. I spoiled it. Life of a Kib slave. Life of a Kib slave is you get told to juggle everything, and then you tell Kib, okay, I can do that, but like that means everything's gonna come up slower. And then he goes, why thing? Where thing? And it's like, well, I was told to juggle everything, so that's why the thing isn't done yet. And then he says enough. He says where thing enough times. And then it's like, okay, focus on this thing. That's pretty much how it works. Keep trying to comprehend you don't have a slot for studio comms and chaffers all separately, in which you can all work at the same time. Well, I was working all at the same time, but what happens is that all of said things then essentially progresses at the same rate, because each thing is slowing each other down, right? And what happens is that it doesn't please anyone. Unfortunately, it's better to just like be like, okay, for these couple days I'm going to focus on these, and then we got some things that are done. And then for these couple days I'm going to focus on these, and then we got more things that are done. Oh, Chow Chow, what's up? The Americans are waking up, it seems. You have time to eat, sleep, and poop. You have to draw Kibby off. You know, you're right. I shouldn't be doing this. I shouldn't be doing stuff for myself, trying to learn new things. I should only do the same things that I'm told to do. Alice said I would be best for your Derek Zoolander themed comm slot. What, Derek? Why would I be best? What is it? I'm curious. What I meant is that it required my sense to be funny is that they're getting all done at the same time as in simultaneously, and they don't interrupt each other. Yeah, that's not how it works though. How it works is like this, right? Okay, say you have 5 blocks, right? This is how it works. You have 5 blocks, right? And then you have 4 things to do. Okay? Now you might have a chatfish thing, comm thing, studio thing, and a side thing, right? And when you get told to juggle all things, it's like, okay, chatfish thing, we got a comm thing, we got a side thing, and we got a studio thing. I said we had 5 blocks. Let's put 2 in the studio, right? And it's like, that's one day. That's how much progress was made on that. And then we do the second day. And it looks like this. That's how that works. Or you could put all the blocks in those things. Like that. And then the next day, this is already done. And then you could do the other thing. Well, not day, more like week, but let's be real. Uh-oh, my... Oh, I think I accidentally made the save command. Needs to practice his rectangles. Look, I was doing it quickly, okay? I allocate lots of blocks to slacking personally. That's a good point, Chair. I forgot to do the slacking block. But that's what juggling looks like. And what it results in is everyone who wants each aspect asking for each aspect because each thing is not happening. It's better to please people at a time. A lot of blocks to slacking. That's very funny. The thing is, you can just know life, right? And be like, I'm just gonna do all the things and work super hard. And I do work pretty hard, but you can like go fucking crazy about it. But then you realize, oh, I also need to, you know, get paid and do have life things that are going on, things that get in the way. It's a lot of variables. Also, like, and if you ever had Chatfish consult or consult from me, please don't feel like you're holding your breath on it. I'm happy to take a backseat for studio stuff or slacking. Essentially, what's happening now is that I'm just going to be doing the studio thing until it's done, and then when it's done, then I'm going to go to finish all the YouTube stuff that needs to be done. But I might be able to, but I'm still going to be doing streams, and that's not going to be studio on, of course. So I might be able to sneak in one or two things while streaming that. So it's probably a good idea too, as well. When it's done, the art dungeon lady will visit you. I've already been visited, man. I'm already in there. She dragged me down. Tell me won't be available to you a while till you're available. So I'm willing to wait till it's done. Oh, it's okay because it'll be done a lot faster now since it's all I'm working on. So a lot more updates for the big man, and so he's happy because he's seeing updates, steady progress, and then meaning will be done faster. Then I can go on to you guys, so you guys will be happy. And then each individual one of yours will be done faster too. I ponder? What are you pondering? Yes, this is a general statement. Sometimes I can feel the anxiety through the screen when an artist DMs me with an apology about the timeline and the picture. It can happen. Artists are meant to be intimidated. That's funny. It could be Zada. It could just be being polite as well. You know. Some might find it a little standoffish or unsympathetic if you know you've been waiting on a piece, you've been waiting on an update or something, no one said anything, and then they just dump an update on you and don't say anything. It's like, oh, okay. I want your artists to feel relaxed around me. It's the way they never see it coming as they come in with the top rope with a steel chair. See, that's the thing, chair. Whenever you pop in chat, I get a shock and I start to sweat and I look behind me and I go, oh god, chair's here. He's watching. Oh god, what's he gonna think of me? That's why I'll never be hit by your surprise attacks. I always know they're coming. I'm ready to anticipate them. Got me on high alert. Oh yes, Jenna, very funny. I've seen that, by the way. It's funny. We're close to finishing this. Just have to do the ice and the little metal plate thing, and I gotta do her little lips. And then we're finished. Oh, and then do the little finishing touches and stuff. I just send the finished progress piece. You just send the finished piece, no progress updates. Well, that's fine too. If you're just like, I'll get it done by this date, and then you just send it on that day. If you're like completely timely, or it's like something that doesn't really need progress. It's just like, yeah, I'll just send it. It's not something that someone's particularly fussy about. I just keep focusing on boobas. Well, you're welcome to. Same, I do one sketch and finish piece. I do the sketch, and then, depending, if it's like has line art, then I'll send that too. And then I'll just send the finished. Usually I do 3 updates. You must say, the thing you did with the leg and the thigh make it, so to say, unconventional. In what way? As in it's like kind of wrong? Oh, I'm just kind of like mush. Oh yeah, I do need to finish that too down there. Don't even send me a sketch, just surprise me. Funny. Wait, Che, what is that profile picture? I want to know. Oops. Let me have a look. Oh, that one. That one. Yeah. That one was. I remember I had the other one, the other person that got completely put in the back burner, unfortunately. It's one of his best works. I think the chef one that India did for you is probably the best one that you have, in my opinion. From my point of view. It seems rather uncommon for the leg to be thick as close to the knee. Or appear to be. Oh, I see your point. Now, I could fix that now. However, it is 11 o'clock here. Your best work was you hitting him with a chair. When was that? What was that one? Send me that one. I want to see that. No, yeah, I could fix that up. Yeah, I see what you mean. It's not completely wrong, but it could be. But I'll do that next time because I've been going for quite a bit. There with the cloth cover, it seems to narrow down between. Yeah, I know it's there. It's this bit here. It probably could go up. Oh, I have seen that shit. That's funny. Yes, I see it. Here, let me, here, this is what I'll do, is to remind me for next stream that it needs to be fixed up a bit. I'm gonna put a big circle around it. There we go. Yeah, and I need to remember to add symbols here. Symbols. On the arms. And the rest is all self-explanatory. Calling Lycanon his necromantic mastery like that. No, it's Lycan. He said, DM'd you, Lick. That's what he said. Cheronic runes, exactly. Are you sure you want to put it on the ice layer? No, I'll put it on its own separate layer. Oh, I see what you mean though. Okay, hold on. All I have to do is this. There we go. Now it's safe. Even if it's on the ice layer, it's safe. We're safe. Oh my god, I can't draw a strong arrow, man. Can't do it. I'm too weak. I'm too... Okay. What the hell? That's weird. Anyway. I hope you guys had a good time. I don't know, bit of a slow start for me, but I think we did okay. Do you have an ass layer though? The ass. Fuck, I forgot. Yo, you should have told me earlier. Fuck's sake. It's ruined. Fuck this. It's so over, man. Alright, let me save this. While that saves, fuck. I had fun, I suppose. It would been better if my other friend was here. It's annoying because I have things I want to talk about to him, but he's not here. It's always when I have something to talk about, he's not here. And then he shows up when it's like I didn't have anything particular to talk about him. But oh well. Fun stream. I'm glad he had fun, Matthews. Well, I'll see you guys on Sunday for reals this time. There's no slacking is gonna happen. No quitting. Take care, like, and as soon as you see him, make sure to drag Beeb out. I'll try. I can't control him. This is an icy place, but you know what else is icy? No chair. What else is icy? I have to know. These nuts. Ah, shit. Beep has abandoned us and the bug must burn. Chair must burn for that remark. But yeah, I'll see you guys Sunday, same time, 8 PM AEST. Have a good one, you guys. See you then. Bye-bye. But before we go...
Is that why you asked me? So you could just steal all my swag. I don't know, but I want it back. Grab your drums, grab your bass, grab your ass.